Hello. Just sorting Shizniz out, guys. One moment. Already. Fantastic. All good. Freds, how do you know Rex? Good morning. Verno. Verno's here. People beat me to it. It doesn't happen too often, but I love it when people beat me to the punch where I'm still setting it up. It takes, it's really a relatively painless process. You might recognize the thumbnail from today's stream. When you see me reusing thumbnails, it means I forgot to do a new one. But even that's not too strenuous. It's like, take a photo, put it in GIMP, put it in the template, export it, upload it. It's not a really painful process. I'm having some problems then. Logistics issues. Okay, let me just blue tack over so I don't psych myself out. There we go, blue tack over those. Very good. So I've got issues with the shelving, but I've also got issues that got my paints on top of the desk, and then my assault terminators on top of the paints. So I'm a bit cramped, and like my seat has that on, which I don't have a place for currently. It's a nice problem to have. I'm not complaining. It's a lovely problem to have. I like it a lot. It's a good problem to have. Very much a good problem. Right, okay. Well, tell Rex, enjoy piano. And, oh wait, no, we're not allowed to talk hobbies, are we? He said, mum's the word, literally, on messages. I've made a mistake immediately, guys. So, I started assembling my assault terminators, and it turns out that you can make, you do get weapons options for thunder hammers and lightning claws. The bottleneck is the shoulder pads, right? That's the issue. The issue is the shoulder pads. However, I've made a mistake, right? So let me just, what I'll do is I'll show you and move these out the way, I think. Oh, I just lost a Chaos Terminator. Let me show you the issue that I have. So in my haste, I assembled all of the storm shields. However, on one of these sprues, you will find, oh, it's gone. There's a different storm shield somewhere, a bigger storm shield, which I think is for the sergeant. Unless, yeah, I think there's sergeant storm shields somewhere. And what I've done is I've assembled all the storm shields, the regular ones, onto their arms, and not the not the other way around. I should have done the sergeants first. Always do your sergeants first, guys. Always do your sergeants first. Yeah, always do your sergeants first. I thought I was being super clever. However, I'm going to be able to get the Lightning Claw and Storm Shield variants. Now, what I got was, this is a little tip for you. So, I got these Terminators. I was very happy that I discovered that they were push fit, so I was able to take the arms off easily enough. They're just the regular Leviathan Terminators. But the problem was, I was lucky because I had bases, but they had put them on 3D printed bases and never mentioned it in their sale. So I got duped on that one, but it was push fit. Unfortunately, putting the glue in, I have damaged the detail on the back of these legs, these 3 little slits that I quite enjoy painting. You can see they're a little damaged, but I had to secure it slightly somehow, so that's not so bad. So I've got 10 of those in there, which will be the Lightning Claws. And then with the Storm Shield issue, I don't want to remove the generic shield to put the bigger shield on. So I've kind of shot myself in the foot there, that I haven't done that. So yeah, a little bit of a pain. As for painting, I think we can carry on with the Tau until something else catches my eye, no doubt. At this point, I'm just happy to be sitting here, frankly. We've got everything sorted out. Yeah, everything's gone to plan. And I turned the stream on at the time that I wanted to turn it on. So basically, we're good until for 3 hours, which is lovely. Let's try this one. That'll do. Okay, so I've topped up my wet palette. Let's do the Tau. Now, I'm really cramped. What was it Ven said? Plastic spice tubes for my paints. What do you mean plastic spice tubes? I don't know what that necessarily means. Call me a fool, which I never pretend to be smart. Right, I need Kahake. No, that's Morghast Bone. Oh, hello. Potential highlight there. Zandri Dust I need, sorry. Zandri Dust. You should be right next to me. You should be right in front of me, looking me in the eye. Zandri Dust. Mornfang Brown. Zandri. Hey, Zandri Dust. There we go, Zandri Dust. And we're going to mix in a little bit of ink. Sepia or sepia. Although this sepia's got a bit old, it smells pretty bad in there, so I might not use that one, actually. I think I should eliminate that one. I should get rid of it, because it does smell a little bit like mold. Here we go. Here's an ink. We'll put a little bit, teeny tiny bit of Reichland in it. There you go. Let's continue. Let me know how you're doing this morning, guys. How are things? No Rex today. He won't be attending. We have had news. And I say good riddance. That guy was a menace. Nothing but a menace. With his insults and slurs. Just couldn't help himself. Insulting me the whole time. But, you know, Rex not insulting someone, you might as well tell the wind not to blow, you know? It's impossible. He's just a force of nature. He can't help himself. Couldn't help it, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Nice guy. The nicest thing he said to me yesterday was, I wish I was a necromancer table so I could murder you over and over. I was like, oh, thanks, Rex. Nice to see you too, buddy. Yeah. I mean, whatever floats your boat, buddy. That's a bit steep in some cultures. Quite a steep thing to say. Where's my synthetic brush? It's nowhere to be found. I'll use this one. But yeah, I am in a little bit of a... like I say, nice problem, but yeah, I am constantly shoveling stuff around, and I fear Shelfageddon. Ah! I feel like they're going to fall down. Maybe if I drink this coffee, I can put it away. Now, I feel like this wasn't quite topped up enough. Definitely need some more ink in that paint. Well, let's just spread this bit out. Yeah, definitely need more ink in there. Reichland to the rescue. Oh, it's a lot darker now with that Reichland in. Oh well, it's okay. Got a hair in the old brush there. I don't... it's going to dry though, but it looks ever so slightly darker, but it will dry. It's just wet, that's all. I'm sure it will even out. But in case it doesn't, I will touch up the other side as well. Mm. If anything, that's too watery. So this head has an extra line on it, which makes it a little bit more difficult. And also that line running along is actually really shallow, so very easy to accidentally fill in. But if we just take our time... Well, no, not even take our time. Just use ultimate skill. Yeah, ultimate skill. Or should I say maximum skill? I don't think I'm at ultimate levels, but maximum skill. Maximum skill for me. Right, okay, so there is, I do believe it's called Warlord Games. If you go to their website, they do like World War II, then they do sci-fi World War II, but then they also do Napoleonic. And I think the Napoleonic one is called Black Powder. Now, I happen to love the Napoleonic era. Cossacks 2 is an absolutely amazing game. Absolutely love it. I love my Napoleonic War era. I'm also a fan of the old TV series Sharp, which I guess that's where my love for Napoleonic era came from. But I also like the naval warfare side of it, and I liked how officers spoke to each other. You know, like all ahead, starboard if you please, Mr. Cullings. Just like Master and Commander is a great example of that. Every conversation between the officers, it's just a treat for the ears. So I have no issue with that. Like, I would collect it, but it's such a luxury to have another plastic addiction. But the way I kind of offset it is I want to get like Canon for Old World, and like Empire handgunners, I can kind of squint and pretend that they are musketmen, because they are essentially musketmen, aren't they? I don't know Black Seas, but I'd love to paint them, frankly. You can never get enough practice painting camo, and also with the bolt action stuff, you can practice your weathering. And I really like the Conflict 47 gun mechs, tank mechs. They're very delicious. Yeah, so if you're watching Warlord Games and you wanna be the first ever sponsor, you're welcome. Yeah, you could let me know. There's these things. They have these things called, I think they're Pathfinders, that kind of play the game systems and promote them or something. I don't know, but I was thinking of emailing them and being like, hey, can I be Pathfinder point 0.1? Like, I don't know the games, but you could send me a game and I could learn it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you please, anything, please. Desperate, hi. No, not desperate. Sorry. You know what I mean? So we still haven't had our first sponsor. Not yet. I don't count game devs sending me CD keys for games, though. I don't count that. A sponsor would be something a little bit more tangible, I feel. Because we've had loads of games thrown at us, like awful games. Like, hey, do you want to play my game? No, I don't want to market your game for free, actually. Come to think of it, Mr. Company. You want to put a little bit of money where your request is? Like, because it takes time for me to... I don't know where I'm going with that. But that was kind of the gist. Basically, Napoleonic War, World War II, yes. I would definitely be a big fan of bayonet charges in both wars. I think that would be great. That's kind of why I like the Krieg, because they can charge with their shovels. Their little well, you could use trench tools in World War II, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a unit that has a trench tool in hand. Nah, I don't have the time to be in a stream. Well, what time is it? What time does it go on? What day and what time? What day of the week is it? Well, for some reason, I feel like it's the 17th, which is Saturday, right? But then we'd have to calculate the time zones. Normally, with the reveals, I just wait until it's over and my friend WhatsApps me that it's done, and then I just check Warhammer community. But as I'm trying not to buy anything, I'm not sure I will check it out. What about you? Right now it is 10 to 12, so 10 minutes to midday. GMT +2 is the time zone. Yeah, I do like my Horus Heresy stuff. I wonder what it'd be. I know the new Skitterati came out. I like them. They're a big improvement from the 40k Skitterati. So in the 10 millennia since the Horus Heresy, Skitterati's legs got a little bit longer. I felt like they're too long and spindly. I like the little bit more proportional ones. However, I don't agree with the price of the box. For what's in there, just the Skitterati and that little flying thing, I was like, what? They really are putting less. The whole appeal of the combat patrols and stuff was that you got a lot in there for a relatively good price, but they're slimming them down. Like, how much profit do you need? Well, I mean, what am I saying? Yeah, greed, profit, and greed and wanting more and more and more, it doesn't end. So why am I surprised? I shouldn't be surprised. It's not surprising. But they do make a mean model. They get it wrong sometimes, but a lot of the stuff they produce is really good. But as far as things they get wrong, what about those robots for Thousand Suns? Brrr. Warlord Games still makes... They do. I did notice that. Yeah, Warlord Games does do that. Yeah, I noticed that, actually, when I was looking at their stuff. Truth be told, though, yeah, I could just buy some, sure, but the Steam achievements kind of guy that I am kind of wants to unlock the achievement, gain a sponsor, and I want them to send it out to me. So I'll work on the channel. If we get popular enough and someone from them reaches out, then we do it that way. That's kind of what I want. I want a sponsor. Ooh, Discord. Freds, are they paint shelves that you've posted in Discord? Ooh, that's dangerous. I wonder if they're going to opt the proportions. Oh my, that is dangerous stuff. Really? If there's new custodians, I will be looking with interest to see the proportions of them. They need to tower above a Space Marine, let alone humans, but they need to dwarf Space Marines. If they do, then that's very dangerous for my Don't Buy Stuff 2026. Because technically I haven't bought anything yet. The last thing I bought was before Christmas, so technically I haven't bought anything. Looking a bit patchy. I say we continue on. I'm going to get some more Xandri in this paint. It's a bit watery. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go smaller brush as well. Thanks, whoever reminded me that you're there. Appreciate that. And I do like to see those little floaty things. Just little reassurance. Not that I need it. Sometimes I do. If it's really quiet, I do. From time to time. But I tell you what, the more streams you do, the less you rely on it. The less your mood is susceptible to quiet periods. What you do is you just crack on with what you're doing. And I like that. I like that eases off because it was quite rough to begin with, but it soon goes if you're consistent. But I see why loads of people just do like one stream and they're like, or two or three, and they're like, don't like that. 11th edition, is the information on 11th edition out? Is it? Because that's a big deal. Is 11th edition this year, is the question. Oh, double fluffed that. Double fluffed it. There's a bit in there, and there's a big bit in there. Come on, Greco, Cotton Bud, don't fail me now. But that's all. I mean, is that all the information we have that it's coming out this year? We don't know what's in the box or anything like that. Do we know? Do we even know what the armies in it are going to be or anything? Yeah, okay, so it's all still at that speculative stage. Truth be told, I like that, I like the Leviathan box. I like that they do like a super special box for the release. And I would like that. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to buy anything else. I've got like other things I need to spend me pennies on. Like I want to we've got a little bit of a dark age of technology going on here as far as recording stuff for the channel is concerned. I've kind of regressed a little bit, like bits of kit have got old, so I kind of want to not buy models and work on that. In a perfect world, we get a sponsor, but you have to pray to the algorithm for that kind of opportunity. I wonder if I can get this line in here. Ooh. You know what? Close enough. I will just paint those as well. That one can stay like that. Where are we at now? Legs? Yeah, legs. Although this is so watery. I might buy it. It's just, I feel like I've got enough. I feel like I've got enough to be getting on with, if that makes sense. I want to kind of, yeah, I feel like I've got enough. I feel like I've got enough. I feel like it will just go into the pile. I don't know. It's a nice place to be. Oh, I've got in the recess there, haven't I? I can't ignore it when I make a mistake there. Ravenwing? Oh, my friend will be pleased. He collects them. I'm going to re-ink that. In just over a week, I've got 60 followers and I can't paint. Whoa! Ven, what's going on? Give me the deets. Explain, bud. That's the kind of good news I like to hear. What's going on there? Nice working. And you say you can't paint. I think you're being modest, buddy. I disagree. Do me a favor, Ven. Can you send me your Instagram in Discord, pretty please? I want to see as well if that's all right. If you don't mind, you can say no. Thanks. Ah, Greg, how do you know? Hang on, I don't smell at the moment. I've had a shower. Although, to be frank, Grex, yeah, sometimes I do mong a bit. Not really an insult, more of a accurate observation. Let's just say I'm glad this stream isn't smell-o-vision. Because, you've got a guy sitting in a cupboard. It's a little bit too hot in here. Yeah, everyone follow. Anyone who has Instagram, follow Vino, please. Vino? Veno, it changes, depending on how I feel. Everyone follow Vino. Veno, what? Just type in the Instagram name, please. Pretty please. Everyone follow Ven. And send him horrible messages. No, don't do that bit. Whatever you do, don't private message Ven on Instagram and say, Table told me to call you... ... Definitely don't do that. Most creative insult to Vino on Instagram gets a prize. What am I doing? Oh no! Is this breaking YouTube terms and conditions? Am I encouraging people to send Veno insults for prizes? Dear God, what am I doing? Yeah, good job, brain. No, but really, send in messages. No, don't do it. Oh, man, it sounds like I've got two personalities, doesn't it? It's those monkeys on my shoulders, the one good, one bad, telling you what to do. Thanks, Ven. Appreciate it. Thank you for putting that in the Discord. You can put it in, you can write it in here as well if you want, Ven. I don't mind. I quite like you. I don't mind your Instagram name coming in here. It's fine. Hey, club. Oh, Mr. Table. How fancy. We were just talking about Napoleonic Wars. So, yeah, I do like that. Morning watch, Mr. Table? Full report, if you please. Oh, I love it how they speak. Master and Commander, guys. Just every single scene with the officers is just a real treat. And the captain's friendship with he's got I think the guy's a botanist, but his friendship with him, what great writing. What great writing. Feeling good, guys. I feel good. Can you feel it? Can you hear it in my voice? People are chatting. I've perked up. You can hear it. You can definitely hear it in my voice. I feel about 10 minutes ago, I was still a bit like, hadn't got into the rhythm of painting, but now we're there. All it took was Greco calling me stinky. That's all it took. All it took was an insult, and I've perked right up. Feel free to insult me more, because we can operate on the logic that if one insult made me feel this much better, more insults will make me feel even better. Hey, Veno! Excellent. Everyone follow Ven. Best. Everyone follow Ven on Instagram. Best insult in Ven's PMs gets a €10 Games Workshop voucher at the end of the month. Scottish, I have you know, I lived in Scotland. My younger brother is Scottish. So yeah, Scottish insults more than welcome. Do you know what I love about hanging out with Scottish people? You know exactly where you stand with them. If you're nice, they'll be nice to you. But if you mess up, they tell you. It's really refreshing. It's like when they like you, they like you. There's no deception there. I especially found that on nights out drinking. Deal, Ven. You get to pick the best. Sure, Ven is in charge of that. That's a really weird mold line. Really weird. I'm going to try and clean that up a bit. Where's my knife? It's all right. Don't worry, Grex. Hey, Grex, I've already fluffed up the Crux Terminatus box. I've already made my first mistake gluing. I've already fluffed it up. Where's my knife? Oh, there it is. Please. Please, club. I'm an Englishman. Dark humor's absolutely fine with me. Absolutely fine with me. Ven chooses though, so maybe Ven doesn't like dark humor. Oh, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem there. What if Ven doesn't like? Because he's the judge now. Yeah, so Ven's judging. Hey, I might even enter. I might enter it myself, actually. The best insult. Ooh. Darker the better. Ooh, excellent. Hear that, guys? Weapons free. Weapons free. Gloves come off. The darker the better. Excellent. Fantastic. Yeah. Get that, as you said yourself, Grex, get that old man brain of yours working. Hang on, Ven. Wait, no, Greg. I feel like we might have to have an old off. Or do I know how old you are already? Maybe I've made another mistake like I did with Sammy. Greco, you don't happen to be a 10-year-old Bangladesh boy, do you? Oh, 24? What do you mean? You're not even old. Your brain hasn't even fully matured yet. Don't worry, guys. You're only as old as you feel, which means I feel I'm even older than I am. Oh, 60-year-old man who understands tech slightly in a 24-year-old body. Okay. Not a bad description. This guy seems to have a little bit more kit on his legs. His legs seem to be a bit of a different variation. I think I might just do those bits. So that mold line goes down the corner of the knife, so I think I'm going to ignore that one. I don't think I need to worry about that one. I feel like I can speed up. I feel like I'm just... Well, there's nothing wrong with relaxing, actually. I think my pace is fine. I will try and pick it up. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. I think when 40 hits, you kind of start realizing a few things that you kind of wish that you knew sooner. But it seems to take a bit of time for it to sink in. Yeah, I get a lot of enjoyment out of seeing the kids overcome boundaries. That's a great one. That is. That's never getting old. That's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hope it pays. I assume that's time away from home. Is anyone painting stuff themselves right now? Out of interest. What are people up to? I'm just curious, try and get a gauge on what other people do whilst the stream's on. Music to my ears. I'm a big fan of having very specific tools that make one job a hell of a lot easier and that they do just one job. Overly specific tools, absolute fave. I am also ashamed to say that for maybe 2 years now, I have not owned a power drill. I can't call myself a man. Ah! Oh no! What was that just jumped? Who jumped off the shelves? Who was it? Oh no! There it is. Who are you? Oh my god, he totally jumped. Did you see it? This guy jumped. I'm pretty sure he was there. Ah, perfect bullying. Yeah, bully away. Scimitar Jet Bike Squadron. I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know scimitars. Is it a Horus Heresy thing? No, no, club. No, I didn't say not owned. How dare you? How dare you insult me so? I mean, I don't currently own one. That's what I'm saying. Oh, don't do me dirty like that. I have owned a drill at some point. I am a man. Yeah, I know. Favorite brand of power tool of choice? Go. I've got mine. I'm going to go ahead and say mine, Makita. That's my brand of choice. Hasn't let me down. There's a nice amount of painting activity going on. DeWalt. Ugh. No, hang on. I say ugh. I've never owned a DeWalt drill. I've only ever borrowed one. So I don't think I'm fit to judge whether they're good or not, frankly. I couldn't say. They might be great. Yeah, so I will take back my Urk at DeWalt. Just because it's not my brand of power drill doesn't mean it's bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, I rescind that scorn I poured towards our dear friend DeWalt. Okay, Club is definitely a real man because I don't recognise hardly any of that sentence he mentioned there, or the brands involved. So, yeah, Club is definitely, and also a little bit jealous that he gets to do rotary carving. Frankly, a little bit jealous. Okay, there you go. Look at what Fred's just typed. If ever there was a recommendation that you should adhere to, is that never even had to replace the battery. Built to last. What a treat that is. With today's false economy, it's nice to have something that actually lasts. Festal. I don't even know that. Is that an American brand? Yeah, teeth for rotary carving. I mean, you could rotary carve a corn on the cob that way. Okay. Well, that sounds promising. Yeah, I feel like tools should be forever, and then you just expand your range of tools that you have. I know there's a mold line underneath there. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to ignore that. I am going to go in and try and get that mold line. In fact, it's actually quite a long mold line over the whole barrel. So we take out that bit, clean off this bit. And then we're clean here as well. The big unpainted guys. What are we talking here? So, the Nurgle tank is, I'm ashamed to say, still in the box. Do you want me to start assembling it? I do have this guy out. Okay, so, closest thing to a Nurgle tank is this guy. He's ready. I've broken him up a bit. He's ready for green stuff. And then I can paint him up, but I've got a green stuff in. The only reason I've held off is because my super glue will definitely dry once I've used it once. But I should do a green stuff episode episode stream. Because I need to green stuff a little bit at this guy's head. But then the majority of the green stuff is on the Nurgle tank, which needs to be assembled. So I should pull my finger out and assemble that. Do you mean this one with the wings? Or do you mean Dante? Because Dante's intimidating me a little bit up there. I haven't finished him. Near the other big one. Big one with wings. Big one with wings. What have I painted recently with wings? I'm totally stumped. Was it when I was showing the shelves? Is it in a box? What big one with wings? Up and to the right. I think they were wings pointing the camera up and to the right. Up and to the right. There's a Biovore, Old One Eye, Parasite of Mortex, the Orc guy in charge, and the tank. Maybe I've just lost my mind. Maybe there are wings. It was the Biovore. They're beautiful models. They're really, really pretty. And the spore mines are adorable. Look at this guy. It's really pretty. I really, really like it. It's so pretty. And I am getting, like, Tyrannid anxiety. I don't currently have a Tyrannid on the go. That thing needs to be repainted, so that's the closest I've got. But this is the first time I've not had a Tyrannid on the screen for... not on the screen. Sorry, I'm reading the comments as well. Not had a Tyrannid on the go. I can't remember the last time, but it's kind of scary. I need to be painting a Tyrannid. Oh, it was not the Biovore. Oh God, Greco, what is this mysterious winged model that I have? Don't worry, Greco. I think that it has wings definitely helps. But the only guy with wings I have is Dante. But I am fallible, so maybe I've just completely missed something. Good question. Oh no! Here's another question. We can get there. We can get there. Let's just get our thinking caps on. Next question, Greco. Is it painted? Is it a painted model with wings? Executioner. It's not painted. Do you mean the Sanguinator? No wings, no paint. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Where did I get wings from? I got to clean that mold line. So, no wings, no paint. Okay, is it a Tyrannid? Let's help him with names. Is it an alien? Don't worry, Grex. We got you. We'll get there. It's a me problem. Okay. Not painted Tyrannid. We have Old One Eye in the top right. Old One Eye, Kit Bash from a Screamer Killer. We have him. That's Old One Eye. And the other Tyrannid we have up here is, other than the Biovore, of course, is the Parasite of Mortex. There it is. I have a Lictor. A Lictor which is under my desk. Could it be that one? It's got like, you know what, I'll grab it. I'll grab it. We've got ourselves a mystery, guys. We're going to solve this. Oh, shit. Was that the Lictor? Ironically, I think it was. Was it this? Was it that? That was definitely the Lictor. Ah, shite. He's under my desk somewhere. Was it this? I'm going to put him up there because I really like that model. And also, he kind of snags on everything. Yeah, we got to help you out, Greco. Anything we can do to help, because I know how it feels when you get something stuck in your head and you can't shake it. We'll get there. In the meantime, anything you can say to help describe it. Other in the top right, that's everything I've got in the top right, other than some green stuff and some cutters. I like a mystery. Drink a beer? When am I going to get to go out for a beer? I didn't get to, over Christmas and New Year's, right? For the first time since the age of 14, I did not drink a single drop of alcohol for Christmas and New Year's. What is that? I don't even know who I am anymore. And I was like, that's definitely old age parenthood right there. Because someone had to watch the kids, so I was like, I let my wife cut loose. But I think it could be a bit scary for both parents drinking the crazy juice for kids to see. So I don't like to be drunk in front of the kids at all. So just responsibility, you know, being responsible, or at least trying to be. I mean, for what? To get drunk? It's not worth scaring the kids potentially. There's still some spump under there. Right there. Yeah, that bit. There we go. I got it. Ah, a print failure. One of my fears of getting into 3D printing. Guys, when Fred gets back, remind me to ask him how it failed and what exactly failed. This is very lumpy paint. Let's just pretend everything's okay. La la la, it's the bottom of the gun. We don't need to see that. We don't need to worry. Clearly I'm being a bit slow and the paint's getting a little bit dry. Oop. It's a bit patchy going on. I don't think that Reichland is a good thingy for it, you know? I don't think Reichland is a good pigment filler. Ink, frankly. Well, it's done now. Do we need to do anything inside of the hand? Done. Maybe this little bit. Then I think I'll move on to the next one. It's amazing how just this cleans it up nice. But, okay, right. We're at a crossroads, guys. I'm open to suggestions. We can do this on the next guy, paint him up with this color, or I can start edge highlighting the first one. What do you want to see? Edge highlighting or paint the third one? I could go either way, frankly. I don't mind. Yeah, I really don't mind. We could go either way. Oh, 1 hour mark. I'm going to get myself a drink and upload a short. I will be back. I will attempt to race Fred's paint failure. Let's see if I can get back before he can. I'll be about 30 seconds. Great opportunity for a piss break, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Did I beat him back? I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. It's Fred. Did I beat Fred? Nah, I didn't. Ah. It's alright, Fred. I was just, dang it. I was trying to race you, but you won. If you're able to go to a Lidl, I'd recommend this awful drink. It's called Kong Strong Wild Power, and it is my favourite awful energy drink. I'm pretty certain it's poison. What better recommendation could you have? Fred, so what is a... So when you say you've cleared the failure, you just scooped off the stuff from the printer and just started it again new, right? I don't know anything about 3D printing, but I'm interested in learning a bit more. Bear 1 second, I'm just going to enjoy my Kong Strong. Oh, That's bloody awful. I love it. Blah. Ooh. Ooh. Edge highlight. Let's have a look. Kitbash Xeno Scum. Ooh. I've got a few of those. Was it the half a crocodile man? I love Kitbash Xeno Scum. I love him. Kitbash Xeno Scum. I want to do some kit bashing stuff. I love kit bashing. Okay. Ah! Do you mean this kit bash? You mean this guy? Do you mean this guy? The tank track guy? The Ed 209 guy? There's options. Wait, let me go grab the other ones. I think I remember the conversation. I think we can narrow it down a little bit. Where are they? Obliterators, no. Is it this guy? Oh. That one maybe, this one maybe. Is it this one? Or this one? Oh. Hang on. The one that was top right. It wasn't it. Okay, Greg's telling me to stop. So, did I get over invested in the mystery? I think I did. Oh no, my other monitor's going to power off. I need to keep Discord alive. Yeah, that model in Discord, is that a Praetor from the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness box? No, I wasn't messing with you, Greco. I was genuinely trying to solve the mystery. Yeah, sorry if it comes across as me messing. Yeah, we don't need to worry about it anymore. I don't want Grex to think that I'm insulting him. So, I'll stop. Oh, yeah. Veno's got the same model as me. Sorry, Grex. I was legitimately just trying to help. That's very nice that your friend did that for you. I love stuff like that. That's very nice of them. I think it's a nice model. I've painted one. That is one of the few I have in my toughest moments sold painted models, and that was one that I sold. And I assembled it, painted it, and then sold it for just €7.50. That's why I have another one now, because I always regretted selling it, but times were really tight. So, yeah, I sold that guy. Ironically, someone was telling me about the Plaguecaster, and him and his gang, the Free Nurgle guys, they were another one that got the chop after being painted. Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, they went as well. But, art of the possible, guys. You can't... it was, had to buy shopping. Had to get munch for the kids, so... But I think they're the only painted models I've ever had to sell. Yeah, in fact, I put money on that. That's all I've had to sell. My Lego collection, however, that's completely gone. That's all gone. Okay, this looks like the mystery's about to get solved. I'll just use this paint on this brush and then I'm going to go over and have a look. Okay, time for the mystery to get completed. Ah, the file failed again. So it can the prints can be failing because of the file. I guess that's not the only reason it can fail. Resin printing feels like a lot of trial and error. Far left. The biggest one. The far left of the photo is this one, right? This one. You could misconstrue these for like beetle wings, like carapace. There's be wings underneath. I could see how we could come to that conclusion. Is this the one you mean? And this is my old one eye conversion. I love him. I'm going to paint him BM off colours. Pink horrors. I'd like some pink horrors. Hey, avocado. Oh wait, no, I'm already don't. I don't want to buy them. I'm trying to stick to my new resolution. How you doing? Avocados. Yeah, UK. Yeah, UK. It's true. Well, thank you, Brexit, for saving me on that one. It's looking that way, or not buying anything until I secure one sponsor. Because I'm trying to. I kind of have to trick myself a little bit to motivate myself. So I'm thinking. Because the idea of asking people for sponsorship makes me feel really uncomfortable, which makes me think that it gets me out of my comfort zone and will help me be less weird. So the idea is I secure one sponsorship for any amount, anything at all. It doesn't have to be like a massive sponsor, just like the teeniest, tiniest thing. It could be a sponsor who does custom bases, right, for example, and they just send me out a custom base. That would allow it. But I have to make up these little achievements in my real life. Otherwise, I don't do stuff. So I think that's what's kind of forming in my head. Like, I have to put myself out there, get anything sponsor, and then I will start buying again. And it's kind of looking like I want to try and complete that before 11th edition drops. Truck, it's awful, man. It's really bad. Like, my brain, did you hear how my voice went squeaky? Like, it's exhausting. Being in my brain, it's absolutely exhausting. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just crooked. But I've got to try and trick myself. And I'm really into like stuff in real life. Like, I've got off looking at social media. And what I tell myself is it has to have a point. Like, the streaming's great because it's hobby condensed. It's socializing, painting, and the YouTube hobbies all combined. So it's got to have a point. I haven't played a single game on Steam since before Christmas. It's bonkers. I've never gone that long without. I haven't even fired up Civ 6. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh, Kong, you're delicious. Ugh. It's really bad for your mental health. But at least on here, we're not getting, from what I understand, you guys don't get a midstream ad, right? I know you've got to suffer some to get in here, but you don't get a midstream ads from what I've been led to understand. And at least on here, it's actual humans talking, human stuff. It's not like agendas or automation or anything. It's like you type something, you get to have a human interaction, and it's just sad that we have to do it through the internet. But we're not going to meet in person. That's the thing, or very rare occasions. Okay, no midstream. Yeah, no midstream ads. I was showing my wife my YouTube recommendations, and it's all just negative, terrifying stuff. Because from what I understand, that's what makes people engage with it more. And these social media organizations, they just want you to keep consuming. So they won't feed you stuff that's best for you. They will feed you stuff that you interact with enough. So they don't give two damns about you. They just want you to keep consuming. Like, I just need nice humans around me, please. Thank you very much. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah, these I mean it's these the issue is that you get these incredibly polished, larger than life, everything super perfect versions of humans, and it's like it's going to make you feel like crap. It's going to make you feel like crud. I had to stop looking at it. Yeah, but there's a different thing. That's the hobby stuff, right? That's a different creature. And especially if you're posting pictures of your hobby and that's where you interact with people about something that you're really interested in, that's like here. But it's not just consuming. Do you know? I can't explain the difference. I can't articulate it. You engaging in your hobby like you are through Instagram is just like me engaging with my hobby through here. Because you might not have the opportunity to go and experience it in real life around people who have the same hobby, if that makes sense. Yeah, club. Yep, doom scrolling's the worst. And the thing is, like, you can't beat yourself up too much about it because it's designed to keep you in. It's designed to give you that little hit of dopamine and keep you scrolling, searching for it. That's exactly why I have to kind of set up my real life Steam achievements. Because I'm used to playing games where you build a little house. It says, okay, build a factory next, produce a unit, and you're like, I produce a unit. And it's like, well done, you produced a unit. I get my little bit of dopamine there. So that's why I've got to trick myself into having like real life Steam goals. Now the issue is that in the game, if you perform the action, you definitely get that little reward. But in real life, it's not like that. Real life is a lot slower, and that's where it gets a bit lumpy as a theory that works, because real life is not as progressive as I'd like it to be compared to playing games. Do you know what? That would be a great thing, right? If people coming in here, it gets them out of doom scrolling, and like you can have me on in the background, and you can actually go and engage in something tangible. You can just put your phone down. Maybe that's something we could aim for. I don't want any more apps is the only issue. I don't want another app. I want real life. I'll just use a post-it note, I think. Something a little bit more tangible. I kind of like making them up in my head, my little goals. Hi, go for it, painting. Your name looks very familiar. Have we met before? I kind of feel like we have. This is a really nice conversation. You'll let me know if I'm too ranty, right? If I'm not parenting, I spend my time sitting in a cupboard. So if my theories are too weird, let me know, and I'll try and soften the edges on them. I just get a bit. I do feel like I've got weirder. I do feel like I have. So yeah, really socially janky. I am, yeah. And here's a tip for it, actually. So you see that duct tape around the bottom? What I did was I put a load of loose change in there, so it weighs it down. Because I feel with the water in, it's way too light, so it's actually really heavy now. There's Table's top tip for the day. Table's top tip. Follow the tips or he'll kill you. Watching you in the dark. Table's top tips. So yeah, that's mine. Put loose change in your paint pot. And that's what you do. And that's my top tips. It's all right. Admittedly, for the price of it, you could use any paint pot. But my issue was I was using cups. The reason I got it is because I was using cups and I found myself drinking my paint water by accident. And I was like, I got to figure it out. There you go. And a tip that actually works, yeah. Put a load of loose change in underneath. And it just holds it down. It doesn't have to be loose change. It could literally be anything heavy, but I just happen to have some coins lying around, so. Is that one of my quotes? I think was that when we were talking about wooden shelves. My only concern is that I don't even bother watching because every stream YouTube picks a segment and poops it out into a short, and I just upload it because I'm like, hey, look, if you don't stand behind everything you say in a stream, then you just got to, haven't you? So my theory is that something like that will come out as a stream. Is that what the short was? Trees, you can make shit out of them. Well, I mean, I'm not wrong. That's broken handle. That could stop the paint water drinking. That's pretty solid, actually, as a tactic. Let's see if I can do this in one go. Oh. Oh, table, you cheeky minx. You did that just fine. Yeah, I think I could sell timber. I think I could be a timber salesman with such catchy jingles as that. All right. So what did we do? We did hand, back of gun, front of hand, front of gun. The mold line's not so bad on this, but there is a little bit of one. Yeah, let's clean it up. By Friday's drop, do you mean is he referring to the Warhammer live stream thing the other person was asking me about? Is that what we're... Oh, I heard Discord. Is it a model? Oh, hey! Now that looks good. The only issue is that it's very horizontal paint storage. You know, I think I need it needs to be as much a visual aid. Like I need this to be the paint. I need to go vertical so I can pick up those suckers and see the colours next to each other. Being as weak at picking paints as I am. Yeah, no wishes for it. I hear from this stream that Custodes could be in it. Like, yeah, if you see it right, if you see Custodios, if you see them, then just know I'm panicking because if they get the proportions right, God help me. Actually, on the subject of new releases, it was a little while ago now, maybe the last release, but there was it's like Necromunda Kings and Queens, from what I can tell, like Lords and Ladies, and there was like this gold man. That's all I know. A gold man for Necromunda, and he looks pretty. That's a pretty delicious model. He has to dwarf a Primaris, and I just don't think they're going to do that. And Horus Heresy stuff tends to be a little bit smaller, so there is that. I'm going to cover this line, but I'm going to ink that again, that bit. So I'll just paint it, but I will go back and ink that later on. If I can find the Agrax. But I'm kind of itching to do some edge highlighting now. I've got a hankering. So again, that's just a patch there. It does look good. Yeah, you're talking about the Necron, aren't the Necromunda guy I mentioned. He's got a good look to him. For that, a lot of the models. Do you remember Blackstorm Fortress? The models in that kit were pretty fancy, and I liked the DLC that had the Amble in. I really like Amble. I wish I had lots of those. Ambles and Zotes I'd really like. If anyone remembers Zotes. But yeah, but the main one for the Blackstone Fortress was the Man of Iron. Him being in it. I was trying to find him on eBay, actually, but they wanted like a redunculous price for him. So I didn't. But yeah, Men of Iron. But I'm going to pretend that my Mechanicus guys are Men of Iron. You know, just pretend. Plus I've got my Clockwork Votan, so... I guess we're going to have to start at some point in the not too distant future talking rules. Now, the question is, do we go to the effort of learning 10th edition just to have 11th edition drop this summer? Or do we focus on something that's going to stick around for a little bit longer, like, I don't know, Old World rules, Necromunda rules? I'm a bit confused with the Necromundas, frankly. They've kind of stumped me a little bit. Because, like, is Hive Secundus a rule set for just Secundusy games? Or is it... Because you've got Ash Wastes and you've got the Necromunda starter set. I'm a bit lost. I'm a bit confused with that. I don't have a PO Box OFC. Plus, I'm assuming the Zote is metal, in which case, very much keep it. I can't do metal and resin. I drop them. I drop models too much. So no, I don't have a PO Box. How do you even set up a PO Box? Although, ironically, you're the first person who's asked for a PO Box. So you're literally person number one who's asked to post me something. So hence me not having a PO Box. No, well, you're not. Well, are you? Ah, my brain. Didn't me and Ven just talk about posting stuff? I don't have a PO Box. Yeah, it's a shame. Because, like, we were trying to send out models to people as well, but we're disconnected there. I can order it and send it to people. Like, the UK's okay. I can send stuff through Wayland Games, but it gives the person my address, so I have to kind of trust the people I'm giving stuff to. The other way, which we've done as well, is we've given out vouchers on Warhammer, Warhammer.com, like virtual vouchers, but even they require like a full name and an email. So, you know, people might think it's dodge, but we've successfully given out 2 of those. So there are ways around it. It's just we can't do second-hand model trades. Because, like, I want to give this away. I don't want... Where is he? I've moved him. That Hellbrute 3D print? Where did I put him? Have I put him up there? I don't know where he's gone. I've put him away because I was sold it as a Hellbrute, not a 3D print of an Hellbrute. And I just want to give it away to someone. Like, just a postage cost and you can have it. But, again... Yeah, I trust Ven. I still need to guinea pig you, don't I? I still need to think of a guinea pig thing. And I think it's going to be a... I think it's going to be a Wayland thing. I think I'll test Wayland with you as my guinea pig. I just need to know what armies you like. It won't be a massive thing. It'll be like a single mini, but... Because the guinea pig test is to send it to you, and then you tell me what information gets forwarded along of mine. Because we have to be cautious with it if it gives out my address, you know? That's the issue. But the Warhammer Virtual Voucher, they work just fine with just a name. Wayland do that? Wayland have an option to gift the item? I emailed them about vouchers and they said they don't do vouchers. But if I can do that, then that works. I think this guy's almost done. Oh no, nowhere near done. Why is this one taking so long? Am I chatting too much? For a simple model, they're quite complex. Okay. All right, well, that gives me a little bit of leeway, because I might get you something that I really like the look of, and then you painting it, I can kind of like live through you painting something that I'd like to paint, if that makes sense. So it's like a gift for both of us. Do you guys do that? I do that all the time. Like, if someone's painting something that you don't have, you can kind of enjoy them painting that. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I like that. That's why I like the old Discordy pics. It's nice. I can kind of put my feet in their shoes, sort of thing. Thanks. Oh, I don't know how to say that name. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is Japanese. Am I correct? Maybe I am. Do you know what I see? I like it. The idea about Japan is that it's polite. You know, I really like that. I think it can be like the work ethic can be pretty demanding of people, but it does seem rather polite. Although I'd be reluctant to go to Japan because I'd be forever terrified of committing some social faux pas and not knowing it. Yeah, just like not knowing the etiquette. But that's part of the fun as well, you know. I don't want to go to countries that are the same. It's nice, but I like the differences. That's what I enjoy. Food! Yeah, what did you make out of interest? What on earth is a Jimmy Dean? Chili cheese. I friggin' love chili cheese. Chili cheese is absolutely delicious. Ah, man. Okay, I'll just make up what Jimmy Dean is. I'm going to make up. So Jimmy Dean sandwiches is now... Jimmy Dean sandwiches are watercress and pickled dog heart sandwiches. That's what they are. That's a Jimmy Dean. Everyone lock up your pets. Greco's looking to make some Jimmy Deans. Yep, Jimmy Dean's, some tasty greens, and your pets, jeans. What? No, that doesn't work. Jimmy Dean's, pickle your pets and eat your greens. Oh, that works better. Jimmy Dean's, pickle those pets and eat your greens. Jimmy Dean's. It's not mean if it's not your pet. Jimmy Dean's. I don't think I've had a proper chili cheese dog. We were talking about brisket, and I feel like there's a lot of American. Okay, so America gets a bit of a bad deal, and I can empathise on that because UK gets a bad deal on their foodstuffs as well. You know, like you've never eaten a spotted dick, have you? You haven't, not but spotted dick. And you wouldn't even know what spotted dick is, I guess, but it's a meal. Yeah, talking about spotted dick, yeah, for sure. Or the advert for Jimmy Dean's. Jimmy Dean's, what is it? Jimmy Billy Dean's? But I feel like there's some actual good American foods as well, and one of them was brisket. And I feel like an actual good chili dog, I feel like I haven't experienced. Spotted dick, it's just like a big pile of veg and potato. Haven't never had it. I live in the UK and I haven't never had it. That's a double negative, right? So what Ben's saying is he's eating dicks all the time. Oh, God. That's what he's saying. That's why bags and bags of them. Like he's playing panpipes, just like a bag of carrots, just rolling around in them. What am I saying? That's what he's saying. That's what, read between the lines, guys. That's what Ben's telling us. I should have put that in an Instagram private message. I think we had a winner there, potentially. Oh no, sorry, Ben. Sorry, Ben. If it's any consolation, I mean the insults affectionately. If that counts for anything at all. Bratwurst is delicious, but I'm one thing you can't really get here in Finland is a good chili, and I really miss chili. Yeah, you can't get really good chili sauces. We never got a confirmation if that guy was Japanese. Maybe he was a high and by. I think he might have been a high and by. It would have been nice to know if I was right or not. Yeah, Games Workshop spy Grex. Yeah, that's true. He is. Yeah, he is Games Workshop spy. That is true. Get him. He's a spy. Come on. Just tell him his cover's blown. Just everyone remind Greco that his cover's blown. We know who you are. We caught you. Caught you yesterday, in fact. That one. That one, Ven, where my finger's pointing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, you're coming at Greco. That's it. That's what it is. That's You're trying to set Grex off again. Have I lost something? Have I? I mean, it's possible. Like, it's not exactly an organised desk because someone jumped off. It is possible that something's fallen off. Oh, I swear, Grex. I really don't know. What have I done? Who have I lost? I know we've lost a salamander. We've definitely lost one salamander. I honest hand on heart, Grex. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I would have unless it was over here. Did I might have scooped some models off there and threw them in a box. Oh, I'm questioning everything now. But yeah, I promise, Grex, I'm not shitting about. I don't know what we're talking about. Who have I moved? Oh, I totally stuck that in the recess. Oh well, it's a hard spot to reach. I'll come back to it. But I think this guy's done now. I think we can get onto edge highlighting. Yeah, we can edge highlight now. Right, so let's have a look at the towel. So the edge highlight on the lighter brown is quite subtle. I feel like I can bring that up a little bit. I did have an organize. The day before yesterday, I did have a little, or was it yesterday? One evening, I was assembling Terminators last night. The night before, I did move stuff around. I did Yes, wait, no, you're right. There's a bucket somewhere with models in. I did have a rejiggle. Orcs, no. This one? Bases, no. I did have a what about this one? No. Is it this one? These are the only models I pulled out. This is a little tidy that I did, but it's just the Elder without the heads and my practice minis. I thought I'd pull off models that looked a little bit poo, that's all. And the Votan. Ooh, I'm struggling with the colour scheme. Right, so rather than Grex, maybe we... No, let's do Grex and bring it up with my fave Troll's Teeth. And a bit of Corax. Bit of Corax White, bit of Troll's Teeth. Yeah, it's true. I agree. What the situation I'm in at the moment is that I've got a lot of stuff I want to start painting, but I need to get base coating. And the issue is the ninjutsu painting, the ninjutsu base coating is intimidating me a little bit. Because if I get caught, I'm really scuppered, and it forces me to just base coat one at a time. And I don't. So we'd have to pick one to base coat. It's Army Painter, but it's their really old. It's their really old brand. They were selling off Games Master paint sets for cheap. I don't know what it's called nowadays, but I use it as like a lightener. It's not so good on its own, but it just brings up it helps with in conjunction with a Games Workshop paint. It works quite well together. No, I don't have Mortorian. Uh, he's too intimidating a model for me to paint. Winged. The Demon Prince? The red Demon Prince with the gold on? Yeah, sorry, Grex. I feel like I might be annoying you. I'm sorry. I really don't. It's really not my intention. What will happen is, Grex, is I'll randomly grab the model out, and we'll be like, "That's the one." This one? Oh, yeah. The trouble is, Sanguinator made a jump for it. Oh no! Tell me you're not broken. Okay, you're not broken. Good. The issue is I'm an easy target because my default is to trust you. So you got me. Well done. That's the problem. Yeah, my default is to trust. Okay. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, tricking me. Now these highlights have faded quite a lot already, so they're very subtle again. But maybe that's what we want to do. Maybe I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with subtle again. Ah, you got me. I didn't even realise it was happening. I've been talking about that for ages. Well, happy to entertain. I don't mind it at my expense. I really don't. Don't worry about it. It's all good. If you got a chuckle, I'm fine with it. Although, for the record, it's quite nice. It's quite nice that you feel comfortable enough around me to want to trick me. I like that. So that's actually quite nice that you feel that you can do that to me. And yeah, thanks. That's quite a compliment. That is actually. Whew. That edge highlight. The thing is, I think you're not really going to be able to see these, but all the same, it's good practice. I'm edge highlighting this, and the brush is actually curling into the groove, so I made that way more difficult for me than I had to. Oh, thanks, Grex. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you got me. Appreciate that. That's really nice of you. YouTube also thanks you, the buggers. They take a big old chunk of that, those sons of... Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? I want algorithm to love me. If I hang on, what's the algorithm want to hear? YouTube is lovely. Thank you. Thanks, Discord. Discord? Thanks, Discord. Thanks, Greco. Oh, I got flustered. Yeah, thanks. Got flustered from the donation. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. Do you see me get flustered? Table flapping about. Table can't accept kindness properly. He's so janky. Yeah, table. Friggin' kindness allergy over here. Well, oh, yeah, I bet you, yeah. It'll be me flapping about. Yeah. Oh, I've already highlighted something that didn't need highlighting. Oh, yeah, that's what the short is going to be, isn't it? I bet you it's going to be like a minute of me just being like, this one? This one? I bet you that's what it's going to be. Yeah, without a doubt. I don't know how it selects them. Yeah, this one, Greg, it's intimidating me a little bit. I'm a little bit intimidated by it because it's been a bit of a break since I painted it. And I'm super happy with the gold, and I'm a little bit intimidated by the whites of the wings. But you're right, I should finish that one. Yeah, I should finish that one. Do you want me to finish it now? Or should I... I've mixed up the highlights for these. Should I highlight these and then pin it and start it? Or... Whichever way, I'm pretty easy. I don't mind, really. I've got no set target. You can choose. I don't mind. I can just as easily remix this paint for the edge highlights. I might maybe get one done so we know where to leave off from. But I don't mind. Anyone can... You can call it. Especially you, Grex, as you donated. I'm just happy to be painting, frankly. So, head, this bit. Okay. There you have it. I'll put it out to anyone can choose. Majority wins. Okay, we got one for tomorrow. We could queue it up for tomorrow. I could actually have a plan. We could do that. So I accidentally put a bit there, but I'm going to leave it. It's a nice bit of texture. Freds, will you leave your printer going while you're at work? Whenever I see Fred's got two printers, right? And the idea of having two printers printing just makes me think of when the little orc rocks up in Saruman's house and he's like, what does the eye demand? Or what does the eye command? That's the word. And he's like, we have work to do. And he's like, build me an army. I feel like that music, Sauron's music, having that playing out of some speakers whilst printing stuff, that would be pretty cool. I feel like it'd be pretty fun. You know the music, the Sauron industry music from Lord of the Rings. We ain't going to see a trilogy like that again, that's for sure. Ooh. I think you're going to hardly see these highlights, but the browns are super bright, so it's fine. Plus, it's good practice. Okay, so far Greco's won. Admittedly, I haven't been able to post you an insult just yet. This is a really mucky highlight, this one. Oh, Christ, that's awful. Circle highlight. That's just too awful, that one is. Ah! Cotton Bud, don't fail me now! Yeet! Oh, bless you, Cotton Bud. Thank you. You saved the day there. Right, I'm going to go grab a coffee. The Q-tips worked. It worked. Totally worked. We're coming up on 60-40 successes with using them now. I'm just going to grab a coffee, slap a short up. I'll be back, hopefully, within a minute. Ah, Ben, I've just looked on Discord. That's a very smart idea. I take back what I said about the tray being horizontal because you've put a dab of paint on each lid. That's because you can just tilt it up a little bit. That's a great idea. What? Yeah, that's really, yeah. That totally works. Hang on. What the hell? Is that... That's Saturnine. Ugh. I really like the look of those Saturnine terminators. They're another thing I had to sell. Also, I've got 5 Saturnine terminators, base coated in lead belcher. I don't want them; they're free. The only issue is that I've accidentally assembled 3 of them with lightning claws, 2 of them with storm bolters. But again, they could go in the same box as the Hellbrew. I just don't want them. I just need to find a way to get them to someone, because I'm sure someone could give them a home and fix them up. So whatever I did here for the edge highlights was exactly the same as the other towel, which is good because you can hardly see them once they've dried. But they are there. I don't know if you can see them on the camera okay, but they are there. Gun, gun, gun. Paint's getting a little bit too dry. What are these, male? Okay, I've got to go see. I don't know. Can't tell what that picture is. I'm going to go have a look. Grex has slapped something up. So, have they all been? Yeah, because in America, mailboxes are outside, like right by the edge of the road, right? So, Is that a roadside that someone's just ploughed them all up, or has someone just dumped them all there from that they've wrecked them? So they just were they destroyed there, or do you think they were dumped there? Yeah, so yeah, that's why I can't be in charge because that kind of crime because they just did it for kicks, right? They just did it for fun. I yeah, I hate that because it really screws over a lot of people. And maybe some of those letterboxes, they can't really easily afford to replace it. I hate stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely can't be in charge. Crime punishments for crimes would be way higher, especially for stuff like that. Heaven forbid you actually hurt someone as well. Yeah, I could never be in charge. They'd be super strict. But the way I see it, strict laws, like decent people, the people who aren't breaking the laws, aren't affected by it. So that's kind of like my thinking with tough laws. I really hate crime. Like, I really hate it. Like, as if things aren't tough enough as it is. But some people do just rock around like we're on a PvP server in real life. It's I can't think about it too much. It's going to get me down. Table Queen post off to you there. Or are you guys part of the crap going on? The UK games shops stopped shipping here. At least most of them did. As of my last visit to the post office, currently there is no parcel delivery service between Finland's main post office organization and the US. That's sending and receiving. It's only envelopes. So, yeah, it's not there's nothing going on, and which surprises me because Trump he was talking about these new icebreakers that Finland's making for him, and I thought it was like buddy buddy, but there's currently, apparently it's due to sanction issues, or they haven't quite figured it out. But yeah, there's no delivery. It might be fixed now, hopefully. So yeah, there's no way to really send stuff. If you really wanted to send me something, the only way to do it would be to like send me a voucher and I get the thing. That's the only way I know around it. It's a pain because I can't send stuff out either. I was trying to send a Saturnine Dreadnought to Francois, but we couldn't do it. Yeah, just nothing going out or in. So unless we do it digitally somehow, I don't know a way to cheese it other than that. It's a bit frustrating. So I'll be honest, I got a little bit of a soft spot for Americans. I kind of see them as like my cousins, culturally, if that makes sense. Americans, Australians, Canadians, I have like a cousiny vibe. I don't know why. It's purely a me thing, but I have that. I'm positively predisposed towards you guys. Just a me thing. I guess it's because I think it's because I was born in Plymouth, so and there's that shared history. Like the old pilgrims came over from Plymouth and landed in Plymouth, and that kind of tickles me. I don't know, but there's some. I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, I showed you yesterday, didn't I? When I went to the kitchen, I've got my Cornwall flags up. Cornwall's a part of the UK, but in their history, they wanted to secede from the United Kingdom back in the oldie days, and they've even got their own flag. And that really tickles me. I love stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, with like the US especially, it's like we're close enough to have like that similarity, but there's just the nuance that's really delicious. Because a lot of English humor, I would make a case for is wordplay. So just little differences. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like that a lot. Sometimes I kind of daydream that I could be an American citizen, but I'm never going to go through that process. Yeah. But, the fact that I was almost Australian, I could just as easily have been American. I kind of figure that. But I don't have the... I don't have the drive to be a big success. And I feel like if you're poor in the US, it can be really tough. I very nearly was. Like I said, if it wasn't for Gran's emotional blackmail, I would have been Australian. Yeah, that really scares me. The healthcare situation, because, I've always been a national health kind of girl. Another daydream is the Cayman Islands are a British overseas territory. So in theory, I could live in the Cayman Islands and be very near to the US. Part of me fantasizes about that, but that is total daydream. That is. I can't take you to the Cayman Islands, Greco. I can't do it. I can't take you there. I know as soon as I mentioned Cayman Islands, he was like, let's get married. Oh, wait, yeah. Hang on. If we get married, I become an American citizen. I don't think I can get double married. I'm not so sure that would work. Plus the American healthcare system. That's why I think Cayman Islands, because I might be under national health, but then be near enough to the US to just pop over. The American healthcare terrifies me. So, to have a child, from last time I checked, to have a child in the UK costs you about $80,000, right? $80,000 to birth a child. right? Last time I checked, it could have changed, but let's be generous, right? Let's be generous and say I was way off with $80,000. Let's say it's $50,000, right? Let's say it's $50,000 for my child. For my child, both my children were born by C-section, so they had to have major surgery for them both to be birthed. In total, for both children, €60. So that's what? About the same in dollars. About $60. $60 for both my kids. So yeah, I feel like the healthcare thing is terrifying. Like you'd be so like the amount of stress from getting ill, and you're not at your best when you're ill, and to have that on top. But the point is that it varies. What's the best state? I wonder. I'm curious about that. But I guess that's a hard question to answer, really. Although, I mean, all jokes aside, there's a lot of anger in the world at the moment. So then, heaven forbid, touch wood, there might be a legit live stream where I'm like genuinely SOS, help me get my family out. Russia's totally kicked off. That would be terrifying. I'd have to, I don't know, try and claim like asylum status or something. I don't know. I mean, heaven forbid that it goes that way. But there's been some alarming news here. Okay, none. Yeah, the healthcare is a shambles. But I mean, it's about making money. Frankly, Mr. Hansy, I'm a little bit terrified. A little bit. They're doing drills. There's drills being conducted, and newer sanction to come in. I'm not in Russia. No, I'm in Finland, and it's where my wife's from, so that's why I'm here. So that leg's not done at all, but I don't think I need to worry about that. I don't think we'd ever notice that. Yeah, sorry guys. Come, I know I brought it up, but if it's all right, I know I was totally the one who brought it up, but is it all right if we can get off the immigration politics thing, because it's kind of terrifying. Yeah, sorry. I know I was the one to bring it up. I know I'm guilty of that. I'm sorry. I was up only last night because of these recent developments. So yeah, it kind of stressed me out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's a very common thing for Finnish women to import their husbands from abroad. I don't know what it is about Finnish men, but I meet a lot of husbands that were imported like me. Thanks, Hansi. But I can't take too much credit for those. These wings are from a Stormcast model that came in the Dominion box. That's what they came in. And I didn't really, apart from the big hunker chunker Stormcast, I didn't really like them. But I felt like this model was begging for a set of wings. And now when I see Dante on his own in photos, I feel like he looks a bit weird. So yeah, that's my winged Dante. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just thought it was a nice idea. That's pretty much how all kit bashes go. Thanks, but well, I mean, if you tune in tomorrow, it's been humbly requested that I finish it, which is good because it kind of encourages me because I got a bit intimidated. I'm so happy with the golds that doing the rest is, I kind of psyched myself out. So tomorrow we're doing it, which is nice. I appreciate the push on that, actually. Thanks, guys. Oh, also, if I start tomorrow's stream and I've forgotten, please just remind me because I do sometimes forget things. So if I forget to paint him, just remind me that's what I should be doing. I think this guy's edge highlighted. It's subtle, but it's there. He does look better. Right. Rather than doing the edge highlights on all of them, let's bring up the edge highlights on these ones. Now, these are really bright, and he's also got these browns on his feet. So let's get one finished. Thanks, Ben. My age, I forget that. I think I'm either 42 or 43. I think I'm 43. Yeah, I think I'm 43. I think, or I'm 43 soon. I lose track. I'm not sure. One of the two. Right, terracotta. Now we've got Skag Brown, but that was not the highlight. But that's what we painted it in. So maybe we highlight with this. You wouldn't guess it from my hands. My hands look 83, but that's just genetics. My hands have always looked like crap. So, yeah, they've always looked like that, even as a kid. I'm gonna use Troll's Teeth, and because I've put too much Troll's Teeth, so I'm gonna do Skag Brown and Troll's Teeth as my edge highlights. Skag Brown's not awful, frankly. Wait, no, look, Mr. Hansy, what is your age? Wait, is that not for me? No, I didn't sleep well, Grex. Like I say, I was up in the night worrying about Russia. Yeah, sorry, I didn't sleep well. Yeah, am I a bit ditzy today? It doesn't surprise me. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't sleep terribly well. Yeah. Are you okay? Just tired. Yeah, I've been a bit floppy. Brain's been a bit muddled. It's just tired. It's just tired. That's what it is. I'm trying to get the right mix for this edge highlight. I say we go with that. There's quite a lot of paint on that brush. Hang on. Well, yeah, hang around for a while, Hansy. You'll change your mind. It's your first time here. You'll change your mind. Right, we're going to do straight lines. Hey, KS! Fred's put a picture of his printers. One sec, guys. If you're not already in the Discord, you might not necessarily know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I've really got to see this because I want to see. I want to see how. They look pretty. I can imagine it's quite soothing just having them ticking along in the background. They look pretty self-contained as well. I don't know why I thought they'd be open. They look a little bit like a cabinet. So, you know, maybe it's a little bit more viable. For some reason, I always thought they were open, like doohickey machines. Oh, do I need to highlight either side of this line? I don't think I do. I think it makes it a bit crowded. I don't think I've done it on the other one. Oh, it doesn't have it on the other one. Okay, that's why. The highlights are definitely a different colour. Ah, it's all right. I'm going to go for it. Let's continue. I think it's fine. Just one side. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Let's reset it. We've got some Skag Brown. I'm going to reset it and go again. Let's just... It definitely looked too crowded. I think it's definitely the right call to reset it. Okay, so it will be the bottom one that will be edge highlighted. That bit's fine. Yeah, okay. Ah, Venno, that's because of my accent. Yeah. With the way I talk, TH just sounds like an F. And that is basically from where I grew up. I cannot say TH. I can't say it. I can't say a TH. It always sounds like an F, regardless of how hard I try. Yeah, like listen, 1, 2, 3. I mean, and I'll say 3 and 3. See, 3. To me, that sounds exactly the same. It's a regional thing because I grew up in a couple of places, so it kind of got mucked up a little bit. I can't change it. It's just how it is. I mean, if I went to elocution lessons, maybe. I know it would take a lot of work. Ah, yeah, one side highlights is so much tastier. Yeah, that looks way snackier. You apologising for it is a really British thing as well. I do that when typically when I'm mistaken for Australian, I'm like, oh no, I'm English. Yeah, terribly sorry about that. I immediately apologise. Ah, well, it's nice that we get on then. I've had some sounding the way I do. I've had some issues with traveling north. Some good ones, but I have had people give me a bit of a rough time just for the way I sound. So I tend to just travel through the north when I'm going to Scotland. But it's good and bad people everywhere, you know. But just for the way I sound is a bit rough, I feel. What accent do you have then, if you're northern? I'm kind of imagining that you're a Brummie. Oh no, here it comes. He's lining up a gag. Here it comes. Oh, you're Nottingham, aren't you? That's what it is. No, the only reason I said Brummies is because I was going to attempt a Birmingham accent. That's the only reason I was lining that one up. Luton! Tell your dad. Tell your dad. I grew up in Luton. Well, I spent my formative years in Luton from 8 till 18. I was living in Luton. Where in Luton? Where in Luton? I gotta know. Oh no, is your dad within earshot then? Is there a way you can find out? Tell me where in Luton. What a hole. What an absolute hole of a place. Congratulate your dad on getting out, by the way. Absolute hole of a place. We know how we sound. What I really like is that you've got multiple phrases for alleyway. My favourite being snicket. Oh no, your dad's still there. Get him out. I got my parents out purely by them getting themselves out. I didn't help. Oh shit. I feel a bit bad now. Yeah, Luton's not great. Where in Luton? I mean, if he stops Lee End, that's not so bad. Please tell me he's a Stopsley End. Like Wigmore, is he up there? Oh, I got a little bit on the... That's right, Van. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I'm not the only English guy who's got this inbuilt sense of abandonment. the country just doesn't want us. As horrible as that sounds. Okay, I'm going to crack it out after many years. No brewery. No, I can't do it. I'm psyching myself out. No, I'll just go for it. A brewery? Oh, no, I can't even do it. Or have you been down Tut Snicket? Tut Snicket, and there's... No, I can't do it. It's awful. It's not... Bear in mind that I've never met anyone from Birmingham. That was awful. For those of you that don't know the Birmingham accent, that was perfect. All right, Grex. Out of interest, where in the US are you, Grex? So I can get an idea of time zones. You said you moved from California, but you're somewhere else. I'm ashamed of my Birmingham accent. It was awful. I'll get back into gear on it. I'll get some practice in for tomorrow. Then Southern New Mexico. Yeah, that's a better choice. Still warm. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, thanks. I had a little. Yeah, it's definitely softer. Or at least that's what I tell myself. So New Mexico is nighttime now. Ah, so there's a video of your voice somewhere, KS, so I can hear your accent. Ah. Early morning, okay. 5 a.m. Whoa, that's a rough one. I hope you don't have to be up early in the morning. Yeah, editing sucks ass. It really sucks ass. It's awful. Some people enjoy it, but I just find it immensely time consuming. I find myself rewatching the same bit over and over, and I don't really understand how to edit, frankly. Night, Grex. I feel like... Oh. A little bit of a mistake there. I'll paint over that. It's fine. I feel like we'll probably just finish this guy. It's subtle. I like it. I like that it's earthy. Well, I should like it. I chose it, didn't I? So it would kind of suck if I was painting something I didn't like. Let's just fix that little smidge there. Need a little bit more of the scrags. Where'd you go? Ah! What, are your towel the same colour? Have you done... Are your towel... Have we accidentally got a similar towel? Oh, that's amazing. Is that the case? Or do you mean like... I don't know what you mean, actually. I'm going to need some clarification on that. Ah, yeah, I was kind of going for deserty. I don't know why I get the impression that Tower are deserty people. I just always got that feel. I mean, they have multiple worlds, so they... But I mean, like, their original planet, I don't know why. I feel like it was a deserty planet. I haven't done anything with the head. I'm going to commit to it now. I'm going to do the head skag brown as well. Ironically, I've done everything but the head and haven't even hedge highlighted round it. So, and now I've just gone in with a really thick blob of paint. So, eep. Just need to spread that out a little bit. I'm going to re-ink the head with something. If I can get away with it under there. There we go. Yeah, I put a really generous blob on straight away there. Let's just do that. Ooh. Oh, I've put in a really big blob there. It's pressed up against it. Well, don't worry. I know the head looks awful. Should have done that first. I'll let it dry and then we'll fix it. Don't worry. I got some white. And we can ink it as well. It'll be all right. I'm not worried about that. Just a couple of edge highlights in here. Nothing major. Just a little smidge there. Little smidge there. Little bit there. Little bit there. Just wait for the head to dry. No edge highlights needed there. A little bit on the feet. Okay, he's coming along. Right, let's do... It's not quite dry, but I really, really, really want to get just a dot of white on that lens. Even though I'm going to ink it, I just want to get the dot on, and then I'll ink it with the darker ink and then do the dot again. Catch you later, Freds. Best of luck with the prints. Hopefully they work out for you. Hopefully they don't muck up. Best of luck. Right, now what I need a little help from my buddy Agrex. I need some Agrex Earthshade. Not Reichland. I need something a little stronger. Sorry, Reichlands. Ironically, I've got 2 Reichlands found and a Skeleton Horde. So when you need Agrex, it doesn't turn up. What's this? No. Ooh, maybe. Let's see. Ah, yeah, this... Yeah, this Delven mud as well has gone really smelly and weird. Agrex. Whey, there we go. Agrex. Okay. Just wait for that head to dry. And a little bit of edge highlighting. Just need to re-ink that bit once that's dried. Get rid of that white. Yep. It's really coming along. It's practically done. It's subtle, but I think that it works as a combination. I've totally missed that bit of leg, but should I leave it or should I do that bit of thigh? I guess I should just do that bit of thigh. We're waiting for stuff to dry anyway. Right, I reckon that Agrax is dry enough for some teeny tiny highlights. Although I shouldn't just highlight that. I should go in with a tiny bit of Skag Brown, just so it doesn't look like it's just shiny and inked. I've got some Skag Brown, so I'm going to go for it. Let's do it right this time. Not a lot on the brush. What do you think? Should I ink the eye blue like the other one or leave it white? It's a very small eye. The blue might not necessarily even show up. I am open to suggestions on that one. In the meantime, I'll just finish these edge highlights on the face. I could go either way with blue in it or not. Blue, okay. Blue, done deal. I regret that forehead highlight. I regret that forehead highlight a lot, actually. So much so I'm going to paint over it. Okay. Tiny bit of blue. Now, if I remember rightly, let's have a look at this eye. So that looks like blue and then an ink to me. But as this eye is so small, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go a bit of this blue and then tiny bit of ink on it and see what happens. Or it might have been white and an ink. Ah, it's fine, whatever it is. I'm going to do a blue dot. Good enough. We're totally done. There we go. I think they're all right. Makes me want to paint more towel, which is good. I feel like we've got the colour scheme sorted. Let's see how close I got it to the original. They could be the same army, couldn't they? Yeah. Quite a long time between them. Oh, still a bit of a mould line issue on that one. Hey, well, next time. Oh, I've got to ink that bit. Luckily, it's underneath because that Agrax is not the shade that I used. Oh, it's a lot darker, isn't it? A lot darker. Maybe if it dries, it'll be okay. I'll let it dry. I'm sure it will blend right in. It's just, it looks different when it dries. That's all. Okay, fantastic. Towel done. Hey, right, rather than saying fantastic 8 times, let's take off the blue tack. 5 and 12. Hey, there we go. Also, thanks again. I know you're not here, Grex, but thanks again for the donation, buddy. I appreciate that. I'd just like to say that thank you in case it pops up in a little friggin' highlight. But thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a really lovely stream. Really lovely. The 3 hours have just gone by in a flash. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours. It feels like it's been 20 minutes. It's really nice. If you want to slap a like on, you can. But I don't need to ask that anymore because the likes are coming in just fine. Why am I asking that now? I got to stop doing that. But, the schedule. So we're on 362 hours. We are now on... sorry, not 362, 962. But now we are on 959. Can you believe that? I'm rather pleased with myself for the consistency. 959. That is so what? 41 hours of streaming. Jeez. But yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna get going. But I'll see you again tomorrow. Please remind me to do Dante. If I forget, I probably will forget. But yeah, I need a push to get over that fear of Dante. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. Loves you. Bye. Broomy. Oh, Tut Snicket. Tut Snicket. Gonna go now. Gonna close Tut stream.